cost, right? Say for example, when you are taking Maruti Suzuki. Maruti Suzuki is a merger. Very bland. Maruti is the which country's company? Maruti, Indian company. Suzuki, Japan company, right? So Japan company, they are merging with Maruti Indian company to distribute the automobile. Okay, that is the strategic decision. Whereas when they are going to construct the warehousing here means it will be of high cost. So what they did means they have merged with the Indian company to enter into Indian market, right? So like this, all the companies, they have to take a strategic decision to get more profit and less cost, right? You can write strategic factors, Maruti Suzuki also you can write, or you can write your own example. Some strategy they have to frame to give more profit and less cost, right? Next one is, next factor is technological factors. Whereas when they need high technology, when that particular company is using very high technology, right? In manufacturing or in distributing, whatever the thing is, when they are processing with high technology means they need more investment, right? Suppose if they are going to have a warehousing with high technology, so they are going to construct or they are going to locate many warehouses means it's very tough for them to manage, or they have to invest more amount to manage more warehouses. Say for example, if it is the computer chip company, right? If they are going to locate more warehousing means for computer chip company, they need more technology, right? High technology they have to use. But when they are locating more warehouses means they have to invest more amount, right? For that, which more they can use when they wanted to distribute the goods. It is a computer company. If they are going to construct many warehouses means even for constructing one warehouse they have to spend lot of amount, right? So if they are having more warehouses in that city for distributing the goods to the consumer means it's very high investment they have to invest, right? So if it is very high technology they are using means they will be using only the centralized warehouses, right? So they can invest in that particular warehouse, high amount also they can invest in that warehouse, and by using that direct shipment method or by using the second method, mail delivery method, they can distribute the goods to the consumers directly, right? Suppose if they are having a bottling company, that is Coca-Cola program, they have to, it's for bottling services only they are doing in warehousing, right? Coca-Cola, they are spending a very huge amount in constructing a warehouse in many areas because the consumers are dispersed. For Coca-Cola, consumers are dispersed, but computer usage, chip company consumers are very not much scattered. They are concentrated in one place. So they can use centralized warehouse if they are having high technology. But for bottling plant and all, they can have many warehouses because investment is less and consumers are also scattered, right? So technology factors means high technology na centralized warehouse, low technology means many warehouses they can use. Write it down. Next one is macroeconomic factors. Macroeconomic factors such as tariff rate and tax. Tariff, TARIFS, tariffs and tax incentives. Which country is having very less tariff? What do you mean by tariff? Tariff means it's import duty. Duty we have to pay for importing the products from other countries, right? On the import duty, tariff is, right? Certain countries they doesn't have any import duty. In certain other countries they will be having high import duty, right? Suppose I am a manufacturing plant, I am going a plant at Switzerland means Switzerland there is no import duty at all. Switzerland is a place where they doesn't have any import duty, right? So if I am having a plant at Switzerland means I can import the goods from India very easily without paying any duty. So whether to have a plant at India or at Switzerland means I can not only having a plant at Switzerland, but I am importing the goods from India because there is no import duty there, right? So why strategic decisions we have to take when we are thinking about where to put the manufacturing plant, where to locate the warehouse, right? So we have to think about the import duty also when we are constructing a manufacturing plant or distribution plant somewhere else in other countries, right? Even tax we have to think about. Do you know which country doesn't have any tax? Which country? There is no tax at all. In some countries, yes, Finland. Other than that, United Arab countries doesn't have any tax because they are having a which resource they are having? Oil, fuel resource they are having, right? So there is no tax at all when we are going and if we are putting a plant there in United Arab countries. In Qatar, Rome and Bahrain, everywhere tax கிடையாது, right? So if you are going to put a plant there in United Arab countries means there is no tax at all for us. So when I am thinking about having a warehouse in which country means I can choose United Arab countries to put a warehouse there and I will be distributing my goods to other countries by using that warehouse. They may be the link between and they are putting a warehouse there because there is no tax there. So I am putting a warehouse there, but I am going to transport the goods from United Arab countries to other countries, right? So when I am thinking about where to put a plant, where to put a warehouse means I have to think about the tariff rate, import duty also I have to think about how much tax I have to pay in that particular country. If I am going to put a plant in America means higher tax. I have to pay higher tax there when I am putting a plant at America. So I have to think about this when I am planning about this where I have to, right? Next one is exchange rate and demand risk. Exchange rate and demand risk. What do you mean by exchange rate? Exchange rate na enna? What do you mean by that? Exchange rate na enna? Foreign exchange na enna? What do you mean by that? Yeah, money value compared to other countries, right? If I am going to import the goods or if I am going to export the goods to America, that means I have to think about how much money I am going to pay to import the goods to America. What is the exchange rate of dollar? 1 rupee, $1. What is the rate now? 80 rupees. Suppose I am going to import the goods from America, or I can have a choice of importing from United Arabs, or I can have a choice of importing from America and Switzerland. Which one I have to choose? I have to choose only Switzerland, right? Because there is no import duty. Another thing is, not only I am thinking about the import duty, I have to think about the money value also. If I am going to import from other country, from US means, the exchange rate of dollar is very high, right? So, I have to think about the demand pattern and also the exchange rate, my money value in that particular country, right? Next one is political factors. Companies always prefer to locate the plant in a politically stable countries. Which country is politically stable? There only they will be ready to put that plant. Which country is at present, which country is politically unstable? I am going to have a deal with Russia means it's politically unstable. இப்போ இன்னைக்கெல்லாம் வந்து மியான்மர் நியூஸ் அதெல்லாம் கேட்டிங்களா கேட்கலையா, right? Russian countries when we are going to put a plant means it's politically highly unstable, right? So I have to think about the politics there. I have to think about the government, whether the government may support. Suppose if that particular government is supporting me, with that particular government support I can put a plant there means government is also unstable. Anytime they may change the government. If the other party is coming and ruling over that means definitely I will face the loss, right? So when I am going to do business in other countries means I have to think about the political stability of that country also, right? Very good. Next one is infrastructural facilities. Infrastructural facilities. So when I am thinking about Arab countries means no tax, Switzerland means less import tax, no import tax, America means exchange rate high. We are having multiple angles about other countries, but we have to think about the infrastructure of that particular country also. Suppose Japan, they just wanted to have a warehouse here in India means they have to think about our infrastructure. Japan or China, they are having more technological infrastructures. Suppose if they need the cold storage means it's very easy to have a cold storage there in other countries. But in India, if I need a cold storage to put my chemicals here means it is very tough to get that cold storage in India, right? So I have to think about the infrastructure also when I am putting a warehouse in here. Not only infrastructure about cold storage, EV, power, water facilities, dam facilities, then flight connectivity, road connectivity, everything I have to think about when I am going to put a plant here, when I am compared to putting a plant in other countries. If I am going to put a plant in America means very good, because infrastructure already it's a developed country and they are having more infrastructural facilities to put a plant or to construct a warehousing there. But if I am going to put a plant in Kenya means I have to think about it, right? Because whether it is connected with rail transport, air transport or water transport, if it is connected or not, I have to think about it. Whether I am having road facilities, whether I am having enough water facility there or power facility there, these are the things I have to think about before deciding